What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about the upcoming Fear the Living Walking Dead event, all the rewards, plus some other content updates. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, there's plenty of brand new content going up over on dkdynamite.com for those that want additional coverage for loadouts, multiplayer, Warzone, zombies, and even more as we prepare for an upcoming reveal of Call of Duty 2024. Now, as a big reminder, everything has gone back to normal in regards to player progression and servers within Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. You can safely hop onto any mode of your choice and everything should be working as intended. But as a bit of an apology to the Call of Duty community, they've gone ahead and extended the double XP event until this Tuesday morning, so you can enjoy double XP, weapon XP, and double Battle Pass tokens across the board. They've also doubled the drop rate of the Mimic Skulls. Really easy to come across them in matches of Plunder on Urzikstan, but you can also see a double drop rate in matches of Horde Point for multiplayer, and even when you come across Mimics in actual MW zombies. I made an emergency video last night talking about how everybody's accounts have been restored, and we talked a little bit about just what happened over this last week with technology, because it was a pretty weird week, if I had to be honest with you guys. But got a bit of an exclusive for you guys over on Detonated. So Activision did confirm to us that Danai Gurira, the actress who plays Michonne in the Walking Dead TV show, is responsible for voicing the operator that we see inside of MW3 in Warzone. You guys probably saw a glimpse of Michonne in the recent trailer, but her bundle isn't scheduled to release until, I want to say, early to mid next week with the launch of the Fear the Living event, which we're going to be talking about. We also got told by Activision that we reported on a few weeks ago that Andrew Lincoln did also voice the lines of Rick Grimes inside of Call of Duty. People were questioning if the actual actors and actresses did reprise their roles for the in-game operators, and they did in fact do so, which is awesome. So special thank you to Call of Duty for providing Detonated with a bit of an exclusive scoop. But speaking of Michonne, her operator bundle does cost 2,400 COD points. You get the infamous Michonne herself, 2 tracer blueprints. One is for the MCW and the other is for the longbow sniper. We also have a blueprint there for the dual Kadachis. If you're like, wait, why not a blueprint for an actual sword when there is one coming into the classified sector mid-season? I think they're saving that for the Warhammer collab, but that's unconfirmed right now. We also have a finishing move and some other Walking Dead themed cosmetics here inside of this pack. So yeah, they of course released Rick Grimes through the Season 2 Battle Pass, but Michonne is through a regular operator bundle. It's unclear if we'll get additional outfits for Rick, maybe in a future bundle. We'll talk more about that deeper into this video, but let me know how you guys feel about this. We should have maybe gotten an LTM of sorts for the Walking Dead collab. I know we already have Horde Point, which is a ton of fun, but that mode's actually going away with the start of the Walking Dead crossover later this week, and I'm thinking they could have maybe done a bit of a spin of that ray gun mode we saw in Season 1, where there's obviously one ray gun on the map when you hop in, and if you grab it, it's a one-hit kill. Ton of fun playing that mode on the Vortex map. So what if they did a mode like that with Rick's revolver? It would have been pretty cool if there was like a one-hit revolver that just lays around the map, kind of like an Annihilator from the Black Ops games. That would have been pretty cool if we saw something like that, but I think at the very least we still got Horde Point, which I'm a massive fan of, and it's played exceptionally well inside of MW3 multiplayer. As a reminder, Vortex is also coming back with Season 2 Reloaded. We're going to get 2 map remixes, one for Skid Row and one for Terminal, which I do feel like fit the aesthetic and vibe of The Walking Dead, kind of an overgrown post-apocalyptic vibe that are very different from what we actually see right now with the regular versions of those maps. So that's of course coming relatively soon, and there'll be a separate in-game challenge event for the release of that new Vortex update. Now, before we continue, just wanted to remind you about MitchCactus.com, where you can get assistance grinding various content in Modern Warfare 3. These guys do not use unlock tools or any bannable methods and will actually help you play the game. Mitch Cactus is also supported by Trustpilot with over 10,000 verified reviews. You can use code DYNAMITE for 5% off, only for a limited time. But now when it comes to the Fear the Living update, this is an XP focused challenge event. There aren't any actual challenges you have to do in multiplayer Warzone or zombies. You can argue that's kind of a missed opportunity to not have some challenges to do inside of MWZ, but there still are some cool Walking Dead themed cosmetics that you can go ahead and unlock here. And as a reminder, we're going to go through the rewards and the milestones, but we've seen this before where the XP milestones we see from leaked footage or even the event tab in-game doesn't actually reflect what the XP milestones are supposed to be. That was a mistake that happened with the Vortex event in Season 1, so keep in mind if the XP milestones do change, I will update a comment down below and we'll update the article over on detonated.com. But it looks like some of the usual data miners did force load this event into their games early, hence why you could see the Year of the Dragon event in the background. The background will be changed when the event actually drops, but we first up have the Brave Man weapon sticker that you can get by earning 10,000 XP. We then have a double XP token for hitting 23,600 XP. We then have the Red Machete large decal for hitting 42,000 14,100 XP. Next up, a double weapon XP token for getting 67,250 XP. Next up, we have a badass charm, which everybody out there is going to want. It's Lucille. So you get this charm for hitting 101,460 XP. Next up, Carl's favorite pudding, which is a weapons decal. You will unlock that for hitting 148,000 total XP. Next up, the Sheriff Deputy Rick emblem, which actually leaked out many months ago. This you will unlock for hitting 211,300 XP. Coming towards the end here, we have the Don't Open Dead Inside, an iconic moment from the pilot episode. This is a calling card that you'll get for hitting 297,350 XP. We then have a double Battle Pass token that you're going to get for hitting 414,350 XP, followed by, last certainly not least, the Barbed and Dangerous Universal Camo for hitting 573,500 XP. Now I'll put the correct image of the camo on screen so you guys can see. So yeah, you need about 500,000 XP to complete this event. You have about a week to finish this, since a week after this event starts is the launch of Season 2 Reloaded, which will provide us with other updates and other in-game events that will replace the Walking Dead ones. But as far as the Lucille camo does go, it's actually pretty nice looking. It's not animated or anything, but hey, if you guys are a fan of the show or a fan of Negan and his bat Lucille, then we have a camo themed all around that, which is pretty damn cool. So got some early footage on screen so you guys can see. I made a separate video a couple of weeks ago talking about dozens, and I mean dozens, of leaked camos that did surface online, and we got the green light to talk about them. So yeah, there's a lot of camos coming to the game for free via events, maybe even bundles. I'll keep you guys posted with that, but there's a lot of in-game cosmetics and universal camos that we're going to be going ahead and unlocking over these next few months. The Lucille one looks absolutely insane. But as far as the fastest method does go for grinding through all of these tiers, as I say with every single XP focused challenge event, here's what I would do, right? If you have any double XP tokens, definitely pop those, right? What you want to do is get into long matches of objective based gameplay, whether it's domination, hardpoint, or even longer games of Warzone. The longer you stay in the game, the more kills you get, the more you buy from a buy station, the more contracts you complete. That will all rack up your XP pretty damn quickly. And if you even hop into MW3 zombies, yeah, do as much as you can. Do a bunch of tier 3 contracts. Stay in the game as long as possible. I mean, do any Easter eggs you possibly can. Go into the Dark Rift in that same game, and you'll notice that you're going to be burning through XP pretty damn fast across the board. Now, I think one big tip that people out there tend to forget is that even when you completed a certain set of weekly challenges, you can still go ahead and do other weekly challenges past the 5 you needed to do to get that aftermarket part or whatever that reward was for the week. Going ahead and completing as many weekly challenges as you can, or even some of your mastery camo challenges, all of that racks up XP very quickly. So if you guys go ahead and do as many challenges as you can, even some armory unlocks, do everything you possibly can for XP while having a token popped and while being in long games, you're going to burn through this event in just a matter of hours. Now, something I brought up on the podcast recently, I know Fajardi also agreed with this, is that they could have honestly gone a little bit harder with the Walking Dead crossover in Season 2. I keep thinking back to Season 6 Haunting event for Modern Warfare 2, where we had a full spawn-themed battle pass. I think something as big as The Walking Dead could have warranted a full-themed battle pass with some pretty cool tiers that are themed around the show. We don't have to get a bunch of other operators like Daryl or Negan. Those would have been great, but maybe some outfits that matched a lot of iconic characters from the show that you can put on other operators in-game. That would have been cool, but obviously it's a zombified themed season, so I think they did their best with, you know, at least bringing out some post-apocalyptic, undead, zombified type of cosmetics for different aspects of the game that aren't exactly Walking Dead themed, but still fit into the world of zombies, which I think is still awesome. But let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see a full Walking Dead themed battle pass one day, or even a full battle pass themed around another collab. I think we'll only ever see full themed battle passes for Haunting events going forward, but never say never. Now, last thing I want to mention is that there's a current rumor going around that apparently you'll be able to unlock a free Paul Atreides skin in an upcoming Dune crossover we're going to see with Season 2 Reloaded. I don't think that's going to be the case. Personally, I think that skin that leaked out is probably a part of an upcoming bundle. Since there's another bundle for Dune that's also coming mid-season, that Paul one's probably also going to be sold for COD points. But hey, if that's not the case, and we get the best case scenario where we get a free version of Paul through completing an in-game challenge event, that has me thinking that we should get another Walking Dead collab at some point in the future. We got a couple of crossovers for the boys. We've gotten, what, 3 now for Dune. Wouldn't mind seeing another one for The Walking Dead, maybe even during Black Ops 2024 cycle, so we can play as Rick or Michonne down in round-based zombies, but to see an in-game challenge event provide us with an alternate look for that new character, that to me is a good balance when you also go ahead and sell that character through a 2400 COD point bundle. I think that makes everybody happy at the end of the day. Activision can make some money on skins, while us as a community can maybe unlock that operator for free by doing X amount of challenges. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the brand new Fear the Living in-game XP event? What are your thoughts on the rewards and everything else we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.